Oh, yeah. What's up, YouTube? Trying my new laptop out. I'm not streaming at the highest frames, but I did want to check it out to make sure that it was working okay. And that when I do stuff down in the basement or out in the garage, that it's actually up to par. So I'm actually on wireless connection. I'm not hooked in hardline. So there's going to be a little bit of difference in the frame rate. Hi, Gail. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay, Gail? Yes, no, yes. Okay. Cool. Well, this is mobile and it's running off of wireless, so it's going to be a little different than my other PC. This is my laptop. And I'm going to use that for when I'm downstairs and out in the shop, and I got to run some hard wire for it down in the shop and downstairs, so that way when I'm down there with it, I can get better videos and stuff. That's what I've been working on for the last couple of days. Right? I'm just glad it works because that way, if anything happens, I have a backup. Oh, no, no, no. I thought you was asking if I sold um, gemstones. The ones you got are light green. Um, you talking that I sent you, Gail? Yeah, they were peridot. The ones that you were sent were peridot. If that's your question, I sell rubies. I have some certified ones. They're peridot. Peridot from Afghanistan. But I said, thought you was asking me about the other rubies that I was selling. Rubies are expensive. Yep. I only had a few of them cut this year and certified, so I gave a few people the opportunity when I was live to get some, but apparently people don't understand the value of a ruby. So one person bought one for his wife. I gave him a good deal because it was, for Valentine's Day. Can I see you? I can see you in the chat box. Yeah. Why, you can't see yourself in the chat box? It's a cute little laptop. I got it has 8 gig of RAM and 256 gig of SSD hard drive. Not bad. $159. Did you get my email? Yeah, about what was going on. I don't want to say in the chat. I didn't know I sent you birthstone. To be honest with you, that's just a fluke. I mean, I had no clue that was your birthstone because I don't even know when your birthday is. So how odd is that? I guess God had better intentions for the stones than I knew. So just the way things work sometimes. It's a weird world. Yeah, you just never know. when you open your mind to faith, it happens that way sometimes, right? I spent 5 hours out in the cold today trying to get my tractor started and plow the driveway. Froze my ass off, to be honest with you. Oh, that's nothing. Just glad you can enjoy them. Wait a minute. Well, I have to think about that for a minute because I sent out two different types of green stones. Actually, three types. But two of the types I think, man, my head itches. Two of the types that I sent out, one is green amethyst, which is really rare. Well, most of the time you only see purple amethyst, right? And then the other one was green, which is peridot. So I don't know which ones you got. So, but I sent out both. Am I assless? No, I got an ass. Hmm. It's just a little. It's just a little frozen right now. Oh, my neck is killing me. My bones ache. Ugh. Hey, but you did get my message, right? No, I didn't freeze it off. But I'll tell you what, my uncle brought me over a lobster. So I can't say he just, my uncle's weird like that. He's talking about how he got some scallops and some spitting clams and some lobster. I said, "Oh, that sounds good." He goes, "Why? You want one?" I go, "What? Do I want one or what?" He goes, "You want a lobster?" I go, "Well, they're kind of expensive." He goes, "I didn't ask you that." So he brings me over a lobster. So cook it up later with some butter. And I'm going to mow that lobster. I like a little crustacean once in a while, especially in the winter time. Oh, yeah, bring on that lobster. That's right. Get out the butter, baby. That's what's up. I love lobster. Man, I love seafood. I don't indulge in a lot of it. I love it, but when you have kidney stones, you got to be careful of how much seafood you eat. So I try to be careful. But my uncle got me that lobster. I'm mowing that thing. I can tell you that right now. It's happening. Got a new ring. Can't really show you that well. You can't really see it that well. But I had this ring made. I know you can't see it really well. Because this camera doesn't show like my other camera. But yeah, it's an opal. It's a fire opal. It has a lot of red in it. It's beautiful. No, it's a fire opal. I have moonstones. Moonstone's not my thing. My birthstone is an opal. Opals are tricky stones. Unless somebody that has that birth. I know this is kind of one of them ooh type of things, but um, if you're not born in a month and you wear an opal, it can bring you bad luck. People say. I don't believe any of that hockey puck, but anybody I've given opals to, they didn't have any bad luck. So maybe it was them just having bad luck. This is fat, though. Look how fat that sucker is. You see how fat it is? You see the prong on it? That's a deep opal. So I like it. It's kind of cool, different. It's really plain. But if you've seen this ring, I did something to the ring. So when you look at this ring, if I'll show you sometime on my other camera. When you look at this ring, it has a rainbow tone to it that I added to it. I did it myself. And it is a specific type of acid that you can use to give silver that tone. Yeah, I can't remember. It's either a 4 or 5 on the Moore scale for an opal. They're tricky to cut, because most opals are put in a cabochon because it get where the tip is of the cabochon is where your strength point is. So if you hit it, see, like I'm hitting that, it won't break it, because what it does is it rejects the amount of pressure. I mean, it's going to break if you beat on it. Oh, my neck. Anyway, I want you to read over that. I let you know exactly what was going on with CLMK, because I don't want to tell everybody. I think it's a private thing, and if she told me she wanted me to tell somebody something specific, then I would have. But and if you know her personally, then you know pretty much what she's going through. She's in my heart and prayers every day. I've been thinking about her. It's a tough thing. But anyway, this camera's a lot different than my other camera, huh? Yeesh, it doesn't look the same, but it might be a little bit better if I plugged it in, and I hooked it up hardwired. But for being wireless, it ain't too bad. Hey, what's up, poet? My laptop, I just brought it up online for a few minutes. Kind of been outside for about 4.5, 5 hours, so plowing the driveway and getting the tractor running, and so I froze my ass off. Speaking of that, I was going down the driveway and I was plowing the driveway and I hit a tree because I have a roll bar on the top of my tractor, and it knocked some snow off, and the snow got down the crack of my ass and froze me. So just having one of them days. It is what it is, though. I ain't worried about it. No, I'm glad you think it's funny. Hey, I did get something cool in today, though. Where is it? I think it's over here. Hold on. Oh, oh. So, back in the old days, what you can remember this, Judge, because you're old. Back in the old days, back in the old days, the GSA. You remember when they did the special cases for the Morgan silver dollars? You guys remember that? Well, here's something that most of you probably have not seen. You kind of remember them these two, Gail? Back in the old days, most people never seen these, and they were issued by the mint. and they're really, really rare. Actually, I mean, I haven't seen them, and I think I've only seen like 2 or 3 other ones like this. And there's a person that I know that I deal with. Actually, I deal with a couple different people, but they had these. Check this out. Have you ever seen one of these? So you open it up and you look. And this is an Eisenhower silver United States proof dollar. Pretty neat, huh? No, it's an Eisenhower uh, United States proof dollar. It's 40% silver. It's a silver dollar. Pretty cool, huh? I haven't seen them since I was a kid. You know, I haven't seen them anywhere. As a matter of fact, not for purchase or anything. So, um, I bought 2 different types. I bought this too. So I got 3 of those, and then this is an uncirculated one. And this is 71. And I got 2 of them, which was cool. Because I figured that there's some people that don't have this stuff. And this is, a lot of people crack them out of these holders. So the rarity of this is really rare. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think that I have seen one since I was a little kid, back in the 70s, when I was a young boy. So I got 3, and that's it, period. So I'm going to keep one for myself because I don't have one. And then I got 2 of these. So some special stuff I'm going to have. And the other one, oh shoot, I got 71 and 73, which I haven't. I don't know. I haven't seen a 73 before. What's my other one? Oh yeah. So I got a 71 now. Cool. I'll put that one up. That's mine. So I got another 73. I got a 73 that I'll probably put up for auction. So I got a couple cool things going on anyway. Not too much. All I got in was that. Um, waiting on my my Morgans to come in. Yeah, I know they're rare, huh, Poet? They're rare. So when I seen them, I had to have them. I mean, I said, man, probably never get another one. So we might as well be on top of my game and get them now. I mean, I paid what did I pay a piece? $20 a piece, I think. Oh, the rarity of it. I didn't care. I figured $20 a piece, that's good. They shouldn't last long. I only got 2 that I'll sell, so they're kind of cool, And they definitely look the age, you know what I mean? They look like they're from 70s. Oh man, my body is aching. Do you want me to put one of those in your box? Poet? I can if you want. What's up, Jack? This is my laptop, so if you see the quality's difference, that's why, because I'm actually wireless. I'm not. All right. Because I'm not hooked in like my big computer. See? I'll show you. See? My big computer's over there. So I just figured that I'd get this so that way when I want to go somewhere, if somebody asks me, hey, can I check this out? Then I can do it. Or if I just want to do something small in it, I think that I can run this camera and I can run a microscope off of it. I know I can run a microscope, but I mean at the same time where I can switch between them. So I'm going to check that out tonight later on. And if that's the case, and things start to go bad online, because I'm pulling a lot of power on my big computer, and I can do it that way. I always got a backup. I want to always have a backup. Oh, guys, let me tell you, this weather is kicking my butt. I'm not lying to you. Oh, Lord have mercy. I slept most of the day, and then up about maybe 5 hours ago and went to town. I had breakfast. George. Man. Ice storms are coming. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Birds of a feather flock together. Oh. Yeah, my connection is unstable. Gee, go figure. Anyhow, I just want to get on here for a few minutes. I'll cut it off in about 7 minutes. I'm gonna go chill out and do some gaming. Destiny 2 had an update yesterday, and this is done before then. And then I got oh, did you guys see the Bears yet? Oh, they don't know, do they? Poet. Should I just say? Yeah, true, man. I'm with you. Whoops your butt. Maybe I should just leave the. Maybe I shouldn't tell him. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't tell him about Bitcoin Sunday. Yeah, I probably shouldn't, huh? Maybe just keep it a secret until I get ready to launch it. That ought to be interesting. Oh boy. So just because there's only 4 of us in here, I'm gonna have what's called oops, sorry. Anyway, what I'm gonna have is Bearcoin Sunday. I'll probably just make this video private after we get done. So what Bearcoin Sunday is gonna be is get another opinion or two. On what, George? Whether I'm gonna tap? I don't think I quite understand what you said, George. Oh, let them see? Okay. So I wanted to do something cool, something, something special. Hold on a minute. Oh man, that's a bright sucker, huh? Anyway, so let me put the screen down here. All right, so I wanted to do something special. So I went and I got these bears. Okay, they're special bears. They're a bicentennial bear of the Louisiana Purchase. So he's been to combat because this is your combat patch, and this is just your regular unit patch. He's been to combat. Anyway, and then on the back it has a picture of Thomas Jefferson. And they're like beanie bears. They got beans in them. Right by his butt. So he's got beans in his butt. Anyway, they're made by Golden Bears. So they have a little certificate with them. I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I picked these beanie bears up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Bearcoin Sunday. And what I'm going to do is you're not going to know each bear that I have that I'm going to put out is going to be numbered. And on the bottom of each bear, there'll be a coin of some sort. It could be a dime. It could be a $50. It could be 40%. It could be 90%. It could be a silver dollar. There's no telling what it is. It's a mystery, right? Of what the coin is. Okay, so it's a mystery coin bear lot. And what you do is, I'm going to say, okay, we got whatever 18 bears, and whatever the coin is or whatever that's underneath it, okay, it's going to be a mystery. So I'm going to say, okay, bear number 1. Let's start the auction out at $10 for bear number 1, and you guys will bid as you want to bid, on the bears, and you can have anything. You could get, like I said, you could get a dime, you could get a penny of some sort, you could get a nickel of some sort, you could get a quarter of some sort, or a $50 of some sort, or a silver dollar of some sort. So it'll be a mystery, and who knows? And I'm just going to randomly put a bunch of different stuff on there. And so you never know what you're going to get. And the starting bid on all of them will be $10. And it'll be kind of fun, something different to do. It's mostly just to have fun with. So I thought it would be something cool. It's a collectible little bear, you know, from 1803 to 2003. I thought it would be cool, something cool. Yeah, I just thought it'd be something neat for us to do, something different. Nobody else is doing it. And if somebody else does it, then I know they stole it from me. So I just need to trademark this video. That way they can go steal my ideas. Because you know how people are, they can't think for themselves. So they got to go steal other people's ideas. But I just thought it would be something cool for us guys in the family. Yeah. So, um, I wish I knew who was in the chat because I want to tell you guys something. But, but I'd rather just do it by email for certain people. All I'm going to say is it like this. Um, what do you want me to hold on to? What I want to say about CLMK? All right. Um, well, you know what I want to do, right? I'd like to just get, 6 other family members and myself and be able to take care of that for her. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to say no more than that. I think that you guys in the chat can figure that out. So if 6 other family members want to chip in $50 a piece, we can just take care of that and not have her be worrying about the stuff that I sent her. I think we can do that for somebody as special as her. You know what I mean? I mean, in real time, no bullshit. Okay, this is our friend, and I like doing my charities, but I like to take care of my friends too, and so. And I think that sets a presence of who we are. Somebody was saying, "Oh, well, Rev, you don't have, bunches of people in your stream for your auctions." I don't worry about that. I do something different. I like to educate, have fun, get to know people. I am a minister. Okay, I am a pastor, and I like that kind of atmosphere. I like people when they come, they don't have to think that they have to buy everything in the world, but they enjoy the guy that's actually doing it. We actually become friends, and we become a family, not just say the words. Words without meaning are just words, and you have to put some meaning behind it. You have to put some action behind your words. I'm a true believer in that. Some people don't know how to take me because they've never heard anybody as bold as me. And I'm a very bold person, and I'm a very straightforward person. And they don't know whether to believe if I'm telling the truth or I'm bullshitting them. Well, Anybody that knows me knows I'm going to just tell you right, look right in your eyes and tell you, the way it is. And I think when you're not used to that type of personality, it can be hard to swallow sometimes. And I apologize, but that's just the way I am, you know. Well, if I take on the whole thing, then it's just me. I think that she needs to know that, and it's not for me trying to get out cheap. I'm not saying that. Okay, what I'm saying is if we all do it, then it shows that we, you know. And I only said six because I know that there's six of us that really hang out a lot, and she would appreciate it from us. I don't. It would mean something to her from us, you know. And I think that it's going to somebody that, well, she could really use our help. Whether she knows it or whether she'd admit it, and I don't care because I kick her ass anyway. She didn't like it. Um, I just think it's the right thing to do. Something in my heart just tells me that we need to do it, and so, and if not, then I'll cover it. It doesn't matter to me because I'm the type of guy I'll step up. I don't worry about it. No, look, I'm not telling anybody to do anything. And this doesn't have to happen right away. So, when you got it and you can spare it, I mean, it's only $350. It's not $1 million. But if we can get enough people in the family just to chip in a little bit to help her out, I just think that would be cool. You know, it shows that everybody cares. So if you want to talk to other people in the family that you trust that love CLMK as much as we do, then you can say something to them in private, send them a private message. Okay? I think that would do it for any one of us, you know what I mean? And just something tells me I have to do this. And I don't know what it is. I'd like to say that it's, look, here's how it is. When you're struggling and you're going through some rough times, right? There's nothing better than to know that people love you and that are there for you. Maybe they're not always physically there, but emotionally, in spirit, that they're there for you, thinking about you, and they care enough about you, you know. And if it takes a little bit of money that we can make up anywhere, anytime in our life, you know, I think it's more meaningful to do what we need to do now for her. Now. And I just feel that. Because she doesn't have a problem doing it for other people. And I've watched that in her. Even through everything that she goes through, you know, we don't know what it's like to be her right now, and going through whatever she's going through. So the best that we can do is support her with love and understanding, and hope that somebody does the same for us if we end up, God forbid, in the same situation. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do, hon. You can PayPal it, you can send it in the mail, whatever you want to do, if that's what you want to do. If you want, um, however you want to do it. If you want to send me some coins and you want me to auction them off towards that, you can do that too. Whatever you want to do. Okay. I leave it up to you. I'm not telling you to do it or not to do it. But if I don't bring this to you and you find out that I didn't include you, it would make you feel bad too. Because sometimes people can feel bad when you're doing something for somebody and you didn't include them, and then you go and say that you're a family and you say that we're trying to do family things and friend things and we don't include you. You know, and I think sometimes it's tough when you're a guy like me and you used to give, work to give, and you never allow anybody else to do it, right? So I've started to learn to do that in the past few years. So that way, more people reap from the reward of doing good things. And so that's where I'm at. And, some of us, we don't feel right when we're not doing something good for somebody. It leaves an empty void in makes our stomach ache. And that's the truth. And why that is, I don't know. That's how God created me. At one time in my life, I was a really selfish person. I mean, not overly selfish. I mean, I cared more about, me. I think when you're younger, you have those me moments, right? But like anything, once you get used to doing something and you see something even small bring happiness to people, it changes something inside of you and you find a benefit from it, a love and an understanding that you necessarily wouldn't see. What's up, Mr. Jones? Oh, I'm just talking that we're gonna. I did something. I want to do something special for CLMK. She's going through some hard times, and I just wanted to include the family for any donations that they wanted to, help me out with that. I've already sent the box, a full box. It's gonna blow her mind. I know she's not gonna expect what I sent. The items that she was gonna purchase. I just think that because she's going through such a tough time that we could all just kick in and pay for it and do something good for somebody that we really love and appreciate. And I do. I really do appreciate it. You know, I know you all don't understand how much she contributes and how much she really loves, what we do here. I mean, I don't want to I really just don't want to get into it too deep right now. Um but I'm I'm prepared to do it myself, but I just wanted to um give other people in the family an opportunity to be a part of it. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to talk about it no more because it's starting to bother me. But anyway, so this is my for anybody that's just joining or watching. This is my laptop I picked up for $159. Got 8 gigs RAM and 256 gigs M.2 SSD. I wanted to pick it up so when I'm down in my basement, I'm wireless, so you're probably going to see a little bit of lag time. But I wanted to have it so when I'm down in my music room that I could play for you guys, or if I go out in the shop and you guys want to see how I do something, make something or something like that, then now we have the ability to do that. So I hope it's coming through okay. Next thing is I have to hook up a microscope to it and see how the microscope comes through. If that comes through, great. I think that's wonderful. So I know that the pictures may be a little hazy because I'm only coming in at 720p. How you doing, Tony? So anyway, please do keep CLMK in your prayers. Okay, I want you guys to do that for me. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for me. If you respect me that much, really pray for her. Okay, and I mean it. Not just no fling prayer. She needs some strength. We got to keep her spirits up. So my mind's kind of drifty today. I have to apologize with you guys. You know, there's a lot of things that hit me today as a minister, and it's just wrecking me. You know, my world is a very difficult world sometimes, and I don't think people could even fathom what I have to go through and the emotions that I have to deal with. I mean, sometimes it's a little overwhelming, you know. But you know, even the strongest of us can get broke down sometimes by multiple different things hitting us, you know. And I I have all the answers for things, you know, but so I'm dealing with it slowly but surely. And hopefully, yeah, I'm spreading myself thin, you know. The problem with a job like I have, you know, and volunteering my services as a minister all the time, because, you know, I don't do it for money. I don't. And I haven't. I've had, you know, some people donate money to me and help me out with my stuff. And, you know, I appreciate that. But, you know, I don't educate people and I don't counsel people or marry them or do eulogies for a profit. That's not how I do things. It's not how I was raised, and that's not the commitment and the promise that I made God. So, you know, sometimes I take upon myself a lot more than I stretch myself. That's what I'll say. I stretch myself out there. Yeah, and a few of my friends, you know, they know how I am. So I think sometimes giving is a disease in itself. You know, helping people. It's whew, sometimes, you know, it can be traumatizing. But that's okay. I'm on a laptop and I'm wireless, so I apologize, Tony. I'm not hardwired on my other systems and my other systems over there. So I apologize. Anyways, guys, I'm probably gonna end up signing off for a little while, and maybe I'll come back on later tonight. I don't know. I did plan on coming on tomorrow night, just having a little chit chat, you know, talk, see what we're. It's Thursday, so we got some storms coming in, so I want to make sure everybody's all right and say a prayer for everybody. And so probably tomorrow night I'll be back on my big computer over there, and that way you won't have that problem. Either that, or I'll just take the and hardwire this one in that way, and then you won't have that circle. But anyway, I'm going to sign off for the night. I might get back on later. I don't know. I got some gaming to do. I got to get my mind off of a lot of things that are really just overwhelming me right now. So, okay, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, Gail. Don't put yourself out. You know what I mean? I just let the family know if they want to donate, you know, towards, you know, doing that for CLMK. You know, they can just PayPal me some money. I mean, Old Soul Poet knew a long time ago what I was going to do. I mean, we discussed it. And I just kind of just thought that I'd bring it to the family before we decided to just do it. You know, and that way everybody it's less of a burden, you know, that you encompass financially, but you're also affording everybody the opportunity to be a part of something that's very special for a very special person, you know. Um, Irregardless, I've already encompassed the bill myself because I sent the box off and I didn't care because I just thought it needed to be done. But you know, sometimes you got to allow other people to be a part of that, you know, and to feel that gratefulness and that love, and that way it's not done just by one person; it's done by the family, and I know that she'll appreciate it. And then if she chews my butt out, I'm not alone in this ass chewing. All you guys are in on this ass chewing too. So, you know, it's like the family ass chewing that we're going to get from one. I don't care. I can take the brunt end of the stick. I'm a big boy. I wear big boy panties. You know what I'm saying? But um, I just needed to happen. So, anyway, you do whatever you want to do, Gail. I love you, and you know I love you, and I know that, you know, you got a great big heart, and a lot of people in the family do have great big hearts. And there's some of us that are in a position to do a little more for people, you know, when they really need it. Um, my tank's running empty, to be honest with you guys. You know, I mean, I have so many charities you guys can't possibly believe. I foundations, Rainbow Girls, Job's Daughters. I got, you know, all kinds of soup kitchens, and just directly to people that I know, other pastors that are having some trouble. You know, I mean, it's you can't possibly ever understand what I do, and you know, I don't think it warrants me giving a total explanation of each person and each charity, but I do want to let you know sometimes the load gets a little heavy. You know, and it just it's different when you do something like this, which you know I originally was just going to do it to help a couple of other channels out. You know, and then I found that you know there's really caring and giving people, and just to let them into my life and let them see what I do, who I really am. You know, so anyway. Yeah, well, you know we're going to get it right. You know CLMK is going to give us an ass chewing, but I don't care. Uh, I'll let her take the biggest chunk out of me and George. For, I could always just blame George, you know. I mean, and then you guys can just back me up. Of course, that wouldn't be the truth though, because this one's on me, not George. Right? But all joking aside, I just think it's a good thing. All right, love you guys. Take care. God bless. Remember, tell somebody you love them today. Give somebody a hug and kiss. You know, a real one without the mask. You know, just as long as they're not sick. Pray for those who are in need. Pray for our country and our nation that we find some peace and harmony. There's a lot of things being shaken up in our nation. And when that happens, generally, God's hammer likes to bang down on it. So get ready because you never know what's coming, right? and pray that for those people who are in need and don't have a whole lot during these trying times, and that God lifts this veil from us so that we can get back to living a normal life. Anyways, count your blessings, not your burdens. I love you guys. Take care. This is Reverend Bob, the Coin Guru Minister, and I am out of here. I will see you tomorrow night. I'll be on about maybe 8 o'clock or so. All right? Take care, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.